Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about the South Pole. The South Pole is the southernmost point on Earth. It is the precise point of the southern intersection of the Earth's axis and the Earth's surface. It is the place from which the longitude lines of the map radiate out. From the South Pole, all directions are north. There are actually 4 South Poles: a geographic South Pole, a magnetic one, a geomagnetic one, and a ceremonial one. The geographic South Pole is located near the middle of Antarctica, one of the Earth's 7 continents. It sits atop a featureless, barren, windswept, and icy plateau at an altitude of 9,301 feet above sea level. The ice is estimated to be about 8,900 feet thick at the pole, so the land surface underneath the ice sheet is actually near sea level. The polar ice sheet is moving at a rate of roughly 33 feet per year. The geographic South Pole is marked by a stake of the ice alongside a small sign. These are repositioned each year in a ceremony on New Year's Day to compensate for the movement of the ice. The first expedition to reach the South Pole was led by Walt Amundsen on December 14, 1911. A second expedition led by Robert Falcon Scott reached the pole just 5 weeks later, on January 18, 1912. A sign that records the dates on which Amundsen and Scott reached the pole, and a code by each, is also relocated each year. U.S. explorer Richard E. Byrd made the first flight over the South Pole on November 29, 1929. There is a ceremonial South Pole, which is now actually a few hundred meters away. It is a decorated copper pole surrounded by the flags of the 12 original nations that signed the Antarctic Treaty and have territory in Antarctica. Because it is more elaborate and would involve moving the flags also, this one is not moved each year. The South Magnetic Pole is in the Antarctic Ocean and not even located on Antarctica. It is the southern pole of the Earth's magnetic field, and its technical name is the South Magnetic Dip Pole. It is at the point on the Earth where a compass needle, which is able to move vertically as well as horizontally, points straight up. The geomagnetic poles are the poles of the Earth's geomagnetic field. It lies about 900 miles from the South Geographic Pole. The geographic South Pole does not experience seasons, days, or nights like most other places on Earth. At the pole, 6 months of darkness or winter follow 6 months of daylight or summer. The sun rises on about September 21. It appears to move in a circle until it sets on about March 22. For the other half of the year, the South Pole is dark. This phenomenon happens because as Earth revolves around the Sun, Earth's axis stays tilted at the same angle. During its 6 months of summer, the South Pole points toward the Sun. During the 6 months of winter, it points away from the Sun. The South Pole is close to the coldest place on Earth. The coldest temperature recorded at the South Pole is minus 117 degrees Fahrenheit. The South Pole itself has no native plant or animal life at all. Sometimes, however, seabirds such as sucas can be spotted if they are blown off course. In late 1956, a U.S. Navy team began building a station at the South Pole. The facility, called the Amundsen-Scott South Pole Station, was improved in the 1970s and early 2000s. Scientists now live there year-round. Visitors follow a set of international laws called the Antarctic Treaty System. It was signed on December 1, 1959, and took effect on June 23, 1961. Article 1 of the Antarctic Treaty states that the area is to be used for peaceful purposes only. The primary purpose of the treaty is to ensure, in the interest of all mankind, that Antarctica shall continue forever to be used exclusively for peaceful purposes and shall not become the scene or object of international discord. Thank you for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous Kids!
Adventurous